Journey to the Stars. Sarah and Jamie have discovered a tumble-down wooden shed, all overgrown with bindweed and thorny roses, in the garden of their new home. They're determined to find out what's inside, with the aid of a strange-looking key.
Well, this key fits the lock anyway. It's stuck.
Let me try. Look, you dope, you are turning it the wrong way. See, nothing to it. It's all dark and creepy.
Can you see anything?
I just told you it's dark.
Are you going in or what?
All right, all right. There's something in my hair.
They're beetles.
Very funny. It's only a spider's web, actually.
Ouch! My foot!
What's that?
Hey, I'm injured.
You're all right, but I wonder what made that noise. What's under here? It's an old tin box with a strange mark on the lid. I'm sure I've seen a mark like that before. Yeah, it's something to do with music. Shall I open it?
Of course.
Right.
Come on then.
Okay, the catch is a bit stiff. There's a whole lot of stuff in here. An old violin. A golden feather. A mask. Some silver coins. And this.
A telescope.
Wow.
Let's see if it works. Come on. Help me move it over here.
Point it out the window then.
Hang on. The lens is covered in dust. Right. What can you see?
Nothing. You didn't clean it properly. Give me that cloth.
Shh.
Hear that? Music. It's coming from somewhere in the shed. In fact, it's coming from the telescope. I can see something now. Stars. They're spinning round and round, coming closer and closer.
What's happening? We're going up.
Above roofs and trees, above mountains and clouds they hurtled, sucked skywards by an irresistible force. At last, the scary feeling of zooming up out of control stopped. Sarah and Jamie floated in the heavens.
We're flying!
I'm going backwards. Upside down. Hey! Hey! How come we can breathe? There's no air in space.
Look out there, like huge balloons. Red, blue, orange. Planets. Come on, let's check out a planet. Starting with the red one, there. Mars. Jamie, Mars looks like a giant face.
Yeah, that crater could be a snarling mouth.
Look down there, near those mountains. I think I can see some soldiers.
Wow, tanks and artillery. Look, there's battle!
This is mad. They're just blowing each other to pieces.
They're pointing a gun up at us! They must think we're spies or something! Fly higher, Sarah! We're out of range here.
What's that noise? It's the Air Force!
Oh no! They're coming back! They've seen us!
We've had it!
I think it's time I gave you a hand.
What? Who are you?
No time to talk now. Wait here. I won't be a moment.
He's flying towards the planes.
He's caught them in a beam of light. They're shrinking. Cool.
He caught them in his hand now.
Like flies.
Greetings, mortals. I am Mercury, winged messenger of the gods, at your service.
How did you do that?
Aha, it pays to have a few tricks up your sleeve. I dare say you've sampled the delights of Mars, god of war, long enough. Despair and death await those who look too long on his face.
We've noticed.
What was that terrible stink? Bad eggs? What's Mars got down there? A steam bomb factory?
Ah, yes, the famous breath of Mars. Pure hydrogen sulfide, an unforgettable aroma. It doesn't win many friends up here. For a sweeter atmosphere altogether, I suggest the blue planet yonder. Venus, goddess of peace.
Venus. She's beautiful. Green and blue like the sea. Yeah. Let's get a bit closer. Cool, I wouldn't mind it here. Sun shining, people smiling, children playing. It's like a theme park in heaven. Any chance of a visit?
I would take you, but life is so easy there, you might never have the will to leave. And that wouldn't suit me at all. The fact is, I need your help. Desperately.
Our help?
But you're some kind of god, aren't you?
I'm afraid gods have problems too. Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, ruler of the gods, have had a terrible argument about which one plays the most beautiful music. To prevent them going to war, I offered to decide. But that just made things worse. Mars accused me of liking Venus best. Venus started screaming at Mars. Then Jupiter decreed that 2 humans should judge. He gave me the task of finding them and doomed me to fly around until I did. I used to be a planet too, you know. Everyone I asked on Earth just thinks I'm crazy. You really are my last hope.
What happens if we don't judge this contest?
There will be a war between the planets. The whole universe could be destroyed.
We'd be glad to help. After all, you saved us back there.
Where's that music coming from?
The orange planet yonder, Jupiter, king of the gods, lord of celebration.
There's some kind of celebration going on right now.
Come on, let's fly down and join the party. Yeah!
Oh, very well. But just a flying visit. We can't keep the gods waiting much longer.
There's a fair with bumper cars and a big wheel. Everyone on Jupiter must be there.
It's like a huge fancy dress party. There's someone dressed as Cinderella. Look, the ugly sisters. Frankenstein's monster. A ballerina dancing with a cowboy.
Robin Hood, a Roman soldier, and someone in a gorilla suit.
There's the orchestra.
The players look brilliant. Pirates, knights, animals. Look, Jamie, there's a princess playing the harp.
Lovely coconuts, come and try your luck.
Hey, Sarah, let's have a go at the coconuts.
try.
How much?
Haven't you heard? Jupiter's decided that money just makes people unhappy. So from today, everything's free. Here, have a glass of ambrosia. There, what do you think?
It's delicious. It's the best.
And here comes the Carnival King himself.
Stay any longer. Time is running out.
Don't be a misery guts, Mercury. What's the hurry? Tell the gods we'll see 'em later.
The gods are waiting for us on the mountains of the moon. If we don't get there soon, they'll be fighting amongst themselves, and who knows what will happen. We must go now. Follow me!
Hey, wait! Wait for us!
Sarah and Jamie followed Mercury up into space and down to the rocky surface of the moon. They landed on a line of high crags. A cold wind struck their faces.
Okay, Mercury, we're here. So, this is what the moon looks like. Nothing special, is it? A rocky desert. It's a bit chilly.
More than a bit. I'm freezing. What happens now?
Shh! Here come the contestants. Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. Mars insists on going first, as usual. Hold on to your hats! That's enough! Now, Venus! And last, but by no means least, Jupiter! Which is the most beautiful?
What do you think?
Well, I like Mars. Definitely the noisiest and best. He really gave it some welly.
Mars, typical of you to like the loudest.
When it comes to beauty, it's no contest. Venus wins hands down.
Rubbish. Venus is boring.
Ha ha. What about Jupiter then?
Know what, Sarah? This is a stupid argument.
I knew this would happen. Mars is furious. How can mere mortals be expected to define beauty?
Now Jupiter's getting stroppy.
And Venus.
What a wreck! Shut up!
What have you done, you fools? You can't tell the gods to shut up? They're preparing some terrible punishment right now. This will mean the end of the universe for sure.
Right, Jamie. Let's tell him we've reached a decision.
Fine. What decision was that then?
Not to decide.
What? You heard? Go on, Sarah. Make the announcement.
Immortals, how can anyone decide on beauty? It just depends on who's listening.
That's right.
So our verdict is a draw.
It's all right. The gods are laughing. You've judged correctly. A draw is a fair result. The universe is saved. And I get to be a planet again.
Noise! I can't stand up! I'm slipping! They're blowing us backwards! We're going to fall! Help! There's nothing to hold on to! Try to fly, Sarah! Try to fly! It's no good! I can't fly anymore! The Earth is getting closer all the time!
The music in Journey to the Stars is from the first 4 sections of The Planets by Gustav Holst. The music of Mars, the bringer of war, sounds like an army preparing for battle, with growling notes from the brass. Strings and kettle drums set Mars's marching beat. A trumpet fanfare sounds, as if heralding a troop of cavalry. The menacing opening is repeated, much louder, like soldiers rushing into battle. The piece ends with several explosive blasts from the whole orchestra. And the final Big Bang. In complete contrast to Mars, the music of Venus, the bringer of peace, is comforting and calm. The opening features a gentle horn. Then strings, flutes and harps create a soothing, floating feeling. One of Venus's most memorable moments is this tune, played first by a solo violin. The tune is then played by the rest of the strings and an oboe. In contrast to Venus's peaceful atmosphere, Mercury, the winged messenger, is restless, like someone bursting with energy who can't sit still. Later, a violin, oboe, flute and celesta play in quick succession. Jupiter, the bringer of jollity, contains 3 great tunes. Each one is introduced by trumpet fanfares that emphasize Jupiter's position as king of the gods. The first tune is a joyful dance. The second one is slower. And the third is a grand, stirring melody. All 3 tunes are played again later. Of course, the Planets is packed with special moments. These are just a few of them. You are bound to discover more every time you listen.